Welcome back to Nerfedrogue Gaming. Today we're going to be talking about OBS Studio and how to set up your first scene for gaming or other screen capturing with a face cam attached to it. And we're going to be talking about microphone upgrades. Let's get started. So guys, today we went out and purchased the Shure Legendary Performance SM7B cardioid and dynamic microphone. We're going to be eventually using this in our Twitch channel instead of what we have right now, which is the newer microphone from Amazon for approximately $30. So let's get into the unboxing of this microphone. So right off the bat, we have the sleeve that is on the front. I grab my knife here. It is relatively well taped together, and it is taped on all of the sides so that it is impossible to actually open this box and cause any damage to the microphone itself in case of shipping or something of that nature. So inside the box, let me move this here just a bit. I'm going to move my microphone back. There we go. So opening up the box, we have some Shure info. We have a nice, rather large vinyl sticker from Shure. We're going to set that off to the side. We have our warranty information, because there is a limited warranty on this. I'm not sure, I haven't read the warranty yet, but I have been told their warranties are relatively decent. We also have our user guide. Now, I will always recommend for a new product to use the user guide to help you figure out what is going on. Just because it really tends to help figure out those little bugs that you may have when initially setting up your microphone. Now, this part may be a little bit interesting, pulling all this. Oh, well. That was easy. I figured that would have made a lot more noise. So, we have a Shure branded, move it down into the camera so you can see. We have a Shure branded Velcro strap. We have this Shure faceplate. Over here, ooh, I just popped that right out of there. So in this little area there, ooh, and there goes everything falling down as I'm trying to move it out of the way. We have a rather large windsock. This is actually a very hefty windsock. This is my fist as a human male, approximately 30 years old. This thing could probably fit my entire hand inside of it if I tried hard enough. Very nice windsock for all your recording needs. We have an adapter and some stickers, some sticky pads. This adapter is for smaller microphone stands, which is really nice. My microphone stand already has an adapter on it, and so I won't need to use that adapter per se. This microphone, guys, is heavy. So that is everything that is in the box. I'm going to move this box out of the way, and we're going to get right here to the microphone. Guys, this microphone is weighty. The newer microphone that I have, I would say, is maybe an eighth of the weight of this. This is a rather well weighted cardioid and condenser microphone. If you would like to see what it's like from all the other sides, there you go. It is, I mean, this thing has a lot of heft to it. See, like right here on this back side, if you look, I'm not sure what any of these buttons here mean at all. And so I will be reading the user manual to figure out what those actually do. The Dynamic Low Z Shure SM7B. You can see right there the logo. It's actually on the microphone itself. I'll move it out of the light a bit so you can see it. There you go. And that is what we're going to be using for our stream from now on. And I will show you, I will be recording the rest of this video with this Shure 7B microphone. And we'll see how the audio quality is drastically different. Thank you for tuning in. Let's continue with setting up OBS Live. This is the official sound test for the newer NW700 broadcasting microphone against the Shure SM7B. And this is what the Shure SM7B sounds like fresh out of the box with OBS Studio. So now that we have our microphone switched out, why don't we go ahead and get over into OBS Studio and talk about how to set up that live scene with a face cam so that you can play video games and get recognized on Twitch a little bit more easily. Okay, so here we are back in OBS Studio. We're going to be adding our display capture as well as our webcam capture so that we can have our face on our display capture so that we can play video games and get nice recordings of what we've done. So the first thing we're going to do today is we're going to go down here to this add scene. So on this scene, what we're going to add, we're going to call it our main source. So that's what we have right there, is our main source. And then inside of main source, what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to add in the sources. We're going to go to the display capture right here. We will call this display, we can just call it display capture. It's already named that. Okay. So then we're going to want to select our display. And as you can see, I made sure to have an extra display so that you guys don't see all of that craziness in the background. Now, the display capture is already the same size as our canvas. So we're going to go ahead and lock that into place. The next thing we're going to do is add our webcam so that we can start streaming our live videos and people can see our face. Because people tend to watch a video with gameplay that has someone in front of it and a face that they can readily identify. So what we're going to do is call this camera. There we go. And we will select, we have a Logitech C920. It's a pretty good camera. It does what it's supposed to do. So we'll select this. It automatically comes up. And as you can see, this is actually a rather large section of the screen. It takes approximately 1/6 of the screen up. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to downscale this a bit to where it looks moderately decent. I'm just going to put it down here in the corner because this corner or this corner are usually the two places where not a lot of information is kept. I know for me personally on my stream, I keep mine here because I'm usually playing first-person shooters with like a health bar down here and armor, and then on this side I will have some sort of other information like a mini map, and I want you guys to be able to see all of everything that I have going on. But for now, we're just going to put that there. And that is how you would set up on camera how to set up your camera so that you have your face cam there as well as your display capture for OBS Live. And then once you have it set the way you want it to be set, you know, say you want to put it here or there or for some unknown reason right in the middle of your screen, you just go down here and click the lock, and now these can't move at all. So you have this set up, and it's going to be set up permanently. Now let's say, because nobody knows who I am, a second part to this, we can go down here. We're going to add a text GDI. and we can just put this as name, and then this will come up. And I'm not going to do a whole big informational skit about this name here. We'll just put it as Nerfedrogue. You can change the colors. You can change. Let's actually change the color so you can see how to change the color. When you click on the change colors, you have the predetermined palette, which we have blues, we've got reds, we have any other color that you could possibly want. I'm going to stick with the white just in case we have someone out there who is colorblind. I would like for them to be able to see this as well and not have any issues distinguishing what is what and where. Now, when you go into up here at the very beginning, you can see your font. You can select a different font. Now, me personally, I have several different fonts that are downloaded. I'm going to use this infected font just because I like it. I've used it on a lot of my other videos, and it seems to work for me. So then you can scroll down. You can have outlines. You can do background coloring. If we select a background color, it changes the background color. I don't really need it. Then we can hit OK. Now, as you can see up here in the top, this is actually very tiny. So what we're going to do is we're going to drag that to where it's a size that we like. And we'll put that right there in the middle of the top of our screen. Because also we don't want to cover up any information from our game, but we want to give out all the information that we can about ourselves on stream so people know who they're watching and know where to come back to. And once they hit that follow button, they can tell their friends, go check out, go check out Nerfedrogue on Facebook or on Instagram or Twitter or Twitch or YouTube, which is where we're at right now. And so then when we lock that into place, you can see that that red border actually falls away, and now that is put in place and will not move. And so that today, my friends, is our tutorial on how to add a display capture, add in your face cam from your webcam source, and add your name to the top of your screen so that you can stream and people will know who you are. As always, I'm Nerfedrogue. Have a great day. So if you found this video helpful and you want to stick around for more tips about how to set up OBS Studio, don't forget to hit that subscription button, hit that following bell icon. That way you get notified whenever I have content that comes up. I also, on this channel, do Nerf gear reviews and gameplay from Nerf Wars if you would like to watch those as well. Also, check me out at twitch.tv/Nerfedrogue for all your other entertainment questions and needs. I try to answer things on stream if I can. If I can't, then I'll find out a way to do it. Until next time, guys, have fun.